जय हिंद दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सबका शार्प स्टेपर कम्युनिटी में। सो वी आर डिस्कसिंग मिसलेनियस पोर्शन ऑफ द फिजिक्स और आज के वीडियो में ये हम कंप्लीट कर देंगे। इसके अलावा हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं पॉलिटी इन द इवनिंग और 4 कंप्लीट प्लेलिस्ट भी अवेलेबल हैं आपके लिए, हिस्ट्री, इकोनॉमिक्स, ज्योग्राफी और इकोलॉजी की। देखिए, इसके अलावा एक करंट अफेयर्स की बुकलेट भी हमने डिस्कस की थी, आई दृष्टि घटनाचक्र करंट अफेयर्स, वो भी आपके लिए अवेलेबल है। सो अपकमिंग जो भी एग्जाम्स हैं उसमें वो बिल्कुल डेफिनेटली हेल्प करेगी और बाकी अपडेशंस टाइम टू टाइम हो जाएंगे करंट अफेयर्स के। ऑलराइट, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विथ क्वेश्चन नंबर 46। वी हैव डिस्कस्ड टिल क्वेश्चन नंबर 45। 46 क्वेश्चन से स्टार्ट करते हैं। आई एम अ सिटीजन ऑफ मिल्की वे। ये स्टेटमेंट किसने बोला था? तो देखिए, ये स्टेटमेंट बोला था कल्पना चावला जी ने। कल्पना चावला वॉज एन एस्ट्रोनॉट and space shuttle mission specialist of STS-107 Columbia, and who was killed when the craft disintegrated after re-entry into Earth's atmosphere, and we lost a gem of our country. I am the citizen of Milky Way. The statement has been credited to Kalpana Chawla. The first heavy water plant was established in, so it was established in Nangal. Department of Atomic Energy of Indian government commissioned the first heavy water plant at Nangal, Punjab in the premises of National Fertilizers Limited, 1962. Which of the following is paramagnetic in nature? Iron, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. तो आपको बताना है कि पैरामैग्नेट कौन है इसमें। पैरामैग्नेटिक नेचर किसका है? तो ये है ऑक्सीजन का। देखिए, पैरामैग्नेटिज्म क्या होता है? इट इज़ अ फॉर्म ऑफ मैग्नेटिज्म वेयर बाय certain materials are attracted by an externally applied magnetic field and form internal induced magnetic field in the direction of the applied magnetic field. ठीक है, तो जहाँ पे ये बोल रहे हैं कि where by certain materials वो अट्रैक्ट हो जाते हैं किसी एक्सटर्नली अप्लाइड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड से और अपने अंदर एक इंटरनल इंड्यूस मैग्नेटिक फील्ड जनरेट कर लेते हैं उस मैग्नेटिक फील्ड के डायरेक्शन में। ऑक्सीजन, प्लैटिनम, सोडियम, एल्यूमिनियम, मैंगनीज, पोटेशियम, क्रोमियम, ये सब पैरामैग्नेटिक नेचर के होते हैं। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग मेटल इज नॉट अट्रैक्टेड बाय मैग्नेट? सो एल्यूमिनियम इज नॉट अट्रैक्टेड बाय मैग्नेट। आयरन, निकल, कोबाल्ट, ये फेरोमैग्नेटिक एलिमेंट्स हैं and they quickly are attracted towards the magnet. Aluminium is a paramagnetic element and its outermost electron is unpaired, so the induced magnetic field is in aluminium is low. Which of the following is non-electromagnetic element? Copper is a non-electromagnetic element. According to the options in the question given, only copper is a non-electromagnetic element. The magnetic needle points to, magnetic needle point किस तरफ करती है? तो it points towards north. Magnetic needle points to the north. All magnets have two poles, north pole and the south pole. North pole of one magnet is attracted to the south pole of another magnet. The earth is a magnet that can interact with other magnets in this way. So the north end of a compass magnet is drawn to align with the earth magnetic field, and because the earth's magnetic north pole attracts the north end of the other magnets, it is technically the south pole of the other planet's magnet field. ठीक है, क्योंकि जो ये बोल रहे हैं कि जो अर्थ का जो अर्थ्स मैग्नेटिक नॉर्थ पोल जो है वो अट्रैक्ट करता है किसी दूसरे नॉर्थ पोल को, नॉर्थ एंड को दूसरे मैग्नेट के। इसका मतलब टेक्निकली ये है कि वो उसका साउथ पोल होगा। ठीक है, विद विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज द टेप रिकॉर्डर कोटेड? टेप रिकॉर्डर जो पुराने आते थे, टेप रिकॉर्डर्स, उनका जो टेप होता था, आपने देखा होगा कि वो ब्लैक कलर का टेप खिंचता हुआ चला जाता है। आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव सीन दिस, बट तो वो पूछा जा रहा है कि वो जो टेप रिकॉर्डर होता था उसका टेप पे किसकी कोटिंग होती थी? तो दैट वॉज फेरोमैग्नेटिक पाउडर. द टेप ऑफ अ टेप रिकॉर्डर कंसिस्ट ऑफ अ प्लास्टिक बैकिंग कोटेड with a thin layer of tiny particles of ferromagnetic powder. Ferromagnetic powder is made up of small particles of iron. At the time of recording, they acquire magnetism through the particle. The world's most accurate clock that loses just a second every 300 million years uses. तो ये बोल रहे हैं कि वर्ल्ड की मोस्ट एक्यूरेट क्लॉक जो कि इट लूजेस जस्ट अ सेकेंड एवरी 300 मिलियन ईयर्स, वो क्या यूज़ करते हैं? तो वो स्ट्रॉन्शियम एटम का यूज़ होता है. देखिए वर्ल्ड की मोस्ट एक्यूरेट एटॉमिक क्लॉक जो कि सिर्फ 1 सेकेंड लूज़ करती है हर 300 मिलियन ईयर्स में, वो एक स्ट्रॉन्शियम एटम है. दिस क्लॉक इज बेस्ड ऑन न्यूट्रल एटम्स and has been demonstrated by the physicists at GILA, that is Joint Institute of Laboratory of Astrophysics, a Joint Physics Institute of National Institute of Standards and Technology, and University of Colorado of USA. But recently the GILA has also developed a new atomic clock that will not lose or gain a second in 15 billion years. The scientists claim that this is the most accurate clock ever built. In automatic wrist watches, energy is provided by automatic wrist watches में energy किससे मिलती है? मैनुअल बाइंडिंग, बैटरी, लिक्विड क्रिस्टल या फिर डिफरेंट मूवमेंट्स ऑफ हैंड. तो देखिए ऑटोमेटिक वॉचेस डू नॉट रिक्वायर द बैटरीज फॉर पावर टू रन. दे ऑब्टेन देयर एनर्जी फ्रॉम द मूवमेंट ऑफ wearer's hand. If these watches will not be worn for 2 to 3 days by a person, they will stop. In an electronic watch, the component corresponding to the pendulum of a pendulum clock is, so that is crystal oscillator. Electronic watch में crystal oscillator जो है, it is used as its time keeping element, which the pendulum clock uses a pendulum that is swinging weight as its time keeping element. The working of the quartz crystal in the watch is based on, so it is based on piezoelectric effect. Piezoelectric effect क्या होता है? Piezoelectric effect is the ability of certain materials to generate an electric charge in response to applied mechanical stress. Full form of MOEMS, that is micro opto electromechanical system. MOEMS, also known as MEMS, are integrations of mechanical, optical and electrical systems that involves the sensing and manipulating optical signals at a very small size. MOEMS includes a wide variety of devices, example optical switches, microbolometers, tunable VCSELs, etc., which are usually fabricated using micro optics and standard micro matching technologies using materials like silicon, silicon dioxide and gallium arsenide. What does PUMA stands in context of robotics? So in context of robotics, PUMA stands for Programmable Universal Machine for Assembly. Programmable Universal Machine for Assembly, PUMA, or Programmable Universal Manipulation Arm, is an industrial robot arm developed by Victor Shinman at the pioneering robot company Unimation. Initially developed for General Motors, the PUMA was based on earlier designs Shinman invented while at Stanford University, USA. Consider the following activities: spraying pesticide on a crop field, inspecting the craters of active volcanoes, collecting breath samples from spouting whales for DNA analysis. At the present level of technology, which of the above activities can be successfully carried out by using drones? So देखिए तीनों ही चीज़ें successfully carry out की जा सकती हैं. Drones can be used for spraying pesticides, for inspecting the craters of active volcanoes and also for collecting the breath samples from spouting whales for DNA analysis. As per an article of December 2019, farmers of Khamman district, Telangana are hiring drones to spray pesticides in their fields. Drones can capture image of erupting volcano craters that would be impossible to get otherwise. Researchers are already using drones at volcanoes in Indonesia and Guatemala. In 2017, for the first time, scientists successfully used drone to gather samples of the fluids exhaled by spouting humpback whales for DNA analysis and tracking their health. ठीक है, सो सबके लिए यूज हो सकता है. When and where was the Central Electrochemical Research Institute established with the efforts of Alagappa Chettiar, Dr. Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru? So it was in Karaikudi in 1953. देखिए, Central Electronic Research Institute SECRI, it was founded in 1948 and it has its roots in the patriotic fervor of Dr. R.M. Alagappa Chettiar, Pandit Nehru and Dr. Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar. January 14, 1953, SECRI became a physical reality when Dr. S. Radhakrishnan dedicated SECRI in Karaikudi, Tamil Nadu, the 12th national laboratory under the CSIR, to the nation. SECRI represents the largest research establishment for electrochemistry in South Asia. Headquartered at Karaikudi, SECRI has extension centers in Chennai, Mandapam and Tuticorin. When and with whose efforts was Institute of Science established in Bangalore? So they are talking about IISc. So Institute of Science was established in Bangalore with the efforts of Jamshedji Tata in 1909. So IISc is a public deemed research university for higher education and research in science, engineering, design and management. It is located in Bangalore in the Indian state of Karnataka. The institute was established in 1909 with active support from Jamshedji Tata and thus is also locally known as the Tata Institute. Which of the following is not suitably matched? National Institute of Oceanography, Goa, Indian National Center for Ocean Informatics Center, Hyderabad, National Institute of Ocean Technology, Chennai, Antarctic Study Center, Bangalore. So Antarctic Study Center, Bangalore is not suitably matched. Match list, it is in Goa basically. No. National Center for Antarctic and Ocean Research is an Indian research and development institution, situated at Vasco da Gama, Goa, not in Bangalore. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer using the codes given below. So Central Institute of Higher Tibetan Studies, देखिए तिब्बतन स्टडीज़ है तो कन्फ्यूजन हो सकता है, तो ये कहाँ पर है? ये वाराणसी में है. इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट, इंदिरा गांधी इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ डेवलपमेंट रिसर्च, it is in Mumbai. National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, Bangalore. Central Institute of English and Foreign Languages, Hyderabad. Indian Institute of Naturopathy, एक योगिक साइंस एंड योगिक साइंस इज लोकेटेड एट, तो ये है बैंगलोर में, इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ नेचुरोपैथी एंड योगिक साइंस. मैच करना है आपको लिस्ट 1 लिस्ट 2, हाईटेक सिटी, साइंस सिटी, रॉकेट लॉन्चिंग सेंटर एंड सेंट्रल ड्रग रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट. तो देखिए CDRI सेंट्रल ड्रग रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट इज इन लखनऊ. देन हाईटेक सिटी इसमें से कौन सी होगी? हाईटेक सिटी वुड बी हैदराबाद. Then rocket launching center is Thumba. और लास्ट में बचती है साइंस सिटी, दैट इज कैलकाटा और कोलकाता. A carbon microphone is best used in, so it is best used in telephone. Carbon microphone is best used in telephone. A microphone is acoustic to electric transducer or sensor that converts sound into an electrical signal. The carbon microphone was used in early telephone repeaters, making long distance phone calls possible in the era before vacuum tube amplifiers. Carbon microphones can be used as amplifiers. The laws of planetary motion were enunciated by, so they were enunciated by Kepler. The 3 laws of planetary motions were proposed by John Kepler in early 1600s. Kepler made it clear that every planet revolves around the sun in an elliptical orbit. Solikshaw is a solar rickshaw. Solar rickshaw. So Solikshaw is an eco-friendly tricycle It is driven partly by a pedal and partly by electric power, supplied by a battery that is charged from solar energy. It has been developed by a team of scientists at CSIR National Laboratory. Bibliometry is, what is bibliometry? So, it is an information management tool. So, bibliometry is an information management tool. It is a quantitative statistical technique to measure the levels of production and dissemination of knowledge, as well as a useful tool to track the development of a scientific area. Cytotron is the device by which artificial climate is produced. So, cytotron is the device by which artificial climate is produced. It is also the trade name given to a device that uses rotational field quantum energy I lost it somewhere. Okay. So, it uses rotational field quantum nuclear magnetic resonance, which has been developed by the Center for Advanced Research and Development, a division of Scalene Cybernetics in Bangalore. It is a new device used in regenerative and degenerative tissue engineering and repairing. The cytotron is now being used for treating diseases like osteoarthritis and cancer. Where was the first engineering college of Asia established? So, it was established in Roorkee. Roorkee College was established in 1847 AD as the first engineering college in British Empire. The college was established in the former Uttar Pradesh and now Uttarakhand. It was renamed as Thomson College of Civil Engineering in 1854 and it was given the status of university by Act number 9 of 1948 of the United Province, Uttar Pradesh, in recognition of its performance and its potential and keeping in view the needs of post-independence India. When the metric system was introduced in India? Metric system was introduced, or we can say decimal system was introduced in April 1957. The coins minted between 1957 to 1964, they were called Naya Paisa or New Paisa. A tachyon stands for? Tachyon stands for a particle moving faster than the velocity of light. A particle moving faster than the velocity of light. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer by using the codes given below. Person and known for John C. Mather. John C. Mather is known for Nobel Prize winner 2006 in physics. Michael Griffin. Michael Griffin is known for as administrator of NASA. Paul G. Allen. Paul G. Allen is known for is the co-founder of Microsoft. And Pierre Sellers, he was a spacewalker. Consider the following about Raja Ramanna. He had directed the team of scientists which carried out the test of nuclear devices. He was awarded Padma Vibhushan. In 1975, he was made a Union Minister of State for Defense in 1990 and he had written a book entitled The Structure of Music in Rag and Western System. So, all the statements about Raja Ramanna are correct. He was a multifaceted personality, an eminent nuclear physicist, a highly accomplished technologist, an able administrator and a gifted musician. He had directed the team of scientists which carried out the India's first peaceful nuclear experiment in Rajasthan. He was awarded Padma Vibhushan Award in 1975. He also served the Minister of State for Defense in the Union Cabinet. The book The Structure of Music in Rag and Western System was written by Raja Ramanna. Water jet technology finds application in? So, it finds application in drilling of mines. The laser beam is used for? Laser beam is used for treatment of many diseases. So, cancer bhi hai isme, heart, kidney, eye. So, it is used for treatment of many diseases and it offers surgeon the ability to work precisely. Laser therapy is used in many procedures such as to shrink or destroy the tumors, polyps, precancerous growths, relieve symptoms of cancer, remove the part of prostrate, then removing symptoms of cancer, remove kidney stones, and repair a detached retina, improve the vision, etc. Match list 1 with list 2. List 1, dry eyes, gene therapy, cryonics, cobalt 60. So, dry eyes is solid carbon dioxide. Then gene therapy is the treatment of blood diseases. Cryonics is freezing living bodies to be revived later, and cobalt 60 is used in the treatment of cancer. Which of the following is not correctly matched? Y2K, computer, arthritis, uric acid, noise pollution, decibel, Adobe hardware. देखिए Adobe is not a hardware, it is an American multinational computer software company mainly focused on the creation of multimedia and software products. So, it is clear that option D is not correctly matched. Which of the following statement is true? John Hopkins was the founder of homeopathy. Isaac Newton has propounded the theory of evolution. Carbon monoxide creates more air pollution. Vasco da Gama discovered America. So, carbon monoxide creates more air pollution. This is true. बाकी अगर हम देखें तो जॉन हॉपकिंस ही वॉज द फाउंडर ऑफ John Hopkins University and John Hopkins Hospital. Dr. Samuel Hahnemann was the actual founder of homeopathy. Charles Darwin has propounded the theory of evolution, and he was who was born in Shrewsbury, Shropshire, England on 12 February 1809, propounded the theory of evolution. Carbon monoxide is not absorbed by the plants, hence it creates more air pollution. Vasco da Gama was a Portuguese explorer. He was the first European to reach India by sea, while America was discovered by Christopher Columbus. Otto Hahn discovered atom bomb by the principle of, so he discovered atom bomb by the principle of nuclear fission. So, in 1939, the German scientist Otto Hahn and F. Stresemann determined that if the slow moving neutrons are bombarded on uranium 235, then the nucleus of 235 breaks down into two equal parts and releases lots of energy, and this process is called nuclear fission. The principle of atom bomb is based on, so it is based on nuclear fission. What was the fissionable material used in the bombs dropped at Nagasaki, Japan in the year 1945? So, the fissionable material was plutonium. Fat Man was the code name of the type of bomb which was dropped on the Japanese city of Nagasaki by the United States of America. Plutonium was used as a fissionable material in this bomb. On the other hand, Little Boy, which was dropped on the Japanese city of Hiroshima on August 6, 1945, used uranium as fissionable material. Which country has test launched first 3D television broadcast? So, it was America. First 3D television broadcast was test launched by America. Consider the following statement: the most important technological application of liquid crystal is in digital display. Modem is a device that is connected to a computer and to a phone line. The National Institute of Oceanography is located at Coimbatore. Virginis 70 is a system of recording video programs. Of these statements, only 1 and 2 are correct. So, a liquid crystal LCD is a flat panel display which is used to display the text, images, video, etc. by electronic method. A modem modulates outgoing digital device to analog the signals for a conventional copper twisted pair telephone line and demodulates the incoming analog signal and convert it into a digital signal for the digital device. It is a device that is connected to a computer and to a phone line. The headquarters of a National Institute of Oceanography is located in Goa, while regional centers are in Kochi, Mumbai and Visakhapatnam. Virginis 70 is a yellow dwarf star approximately 59 light years away in the constellation Virgo. Liquid crystals are used in, so they are used in wristwatches, display devices, pocket calculators, everywhere. Organic light emitting diode OLEDs are used to create digital display in many devices. What are the advantages of OLED over LEDs? LCDs, liquid crystal displays. So OLED displays can be fabricated on flexible plastic substrates. The roll-up displays can be fabricated on flexible plastics. The roll-up display embedded in clothing can be made using OLEDs. Transparent displays are possible using OLEDs. So 1, 2, 3 all are correct. देखिए एक ऑर्गेनिक लाइट एमिटिंग डायोड जो है OLED, इट इज़ अ लाइट एमिटिंग डायोड इन विच एमिसिव इलेक्ट्रोल्यूमिनेसेंट लेयर इज़ अ फिल्म ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड दैट एमिट्स द लाइट. और ये लाइट कैसे एमिट करेगा? इन रिस्पॉन्स टू एन इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. OLED डिस्प्लेज कैन बी फैब्रिकेटेड ऑन फ्लेक्सिबल प्लास्टिक सबस्ट्रेट्स. सो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट हो जाता है. रोल अप डिस्प्लेज एम्बेडेड इन क्लोथिंग कैन बी मेड ड्यूरिंग OLEDs. Transparent displays are also possible using the OLEDs. With a 16:9 picture aspect ratio, display resolution 1080p means. So it means 1920 into 1080 pixel. So देखिए 16:9 picture aspect ratio, display resolution of 1080p is 1920 into 1080. It is usually known as FHD or full HD resolution. 1080p is a set of HDTV high definition video modes characterized by 1920 pixels displayed across the screen horizontally and 1080 pixels down the screen vertically. Which of the following devices is used to cool the engine of the vehicles? So it is radiator. Radiators are the heat exchangers used for cooling internal combustion engines, mainly in automobiles, but also in piston engine aircraft, railway locomotives, motorcycles, stationary generating plant, or any similar use of such an engine. Mobiles and automobiles have brought about a revolution in the social life of Indians, especially in the rural, in terms of mobility of the people, connectivity of the people and sensitivity of the people. तो देखिए मोबाइल्स और ऑटोमोबाइल्स जो हैं वो एक रेवोल्यूशन लेकर आए हैं सोशल लाइफ में, स्पेशली इन टर्म्स ऑफ मोबिलिटी एंड कनेक्टिविटी. सेंसिटिविटी वी कैन से एक नेगेटिव एस्पेक्ट भी है कि शायद कम होती जा रही है बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल दिस यू नो बेसिकली डिवाइसेस, यूज़ ऑफ डिवाइसेस. ऑल राइट, सो ये कंप्लीट हो गया हमारा फिज़िक्स का पार्ट और लास्ट चैप्टर जो फिज़िक्स का था वो कंप्लीट हो गया. नाउ नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम स्टार्ट करेंगे विद द सेकेंड टॉपिक ऑफ जनरल साइंस, दैट इज़ केमिस्ट्री. ठीक है, सो फिज़िक्स हमने कंप्लीट कर लिया है. आप उसको कम्प्लीटली अब एक गो में भी रिवाइज कर सकते हैं, करना चाहते हैं तो. नेक्स्ट वी विल स्टार्ट विद द केमिस्ट्री पार्ट और नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम स्टार्ट करेंगे विद द चैप्टर ऑफ एटमिक स्ट्रक्चर. ऑलराइट, so do like the video, share the video and subscribe the video, subscribe the channel. and इसी के साथ आज के वीडियो ख़त्म करते हैं. till then take care. जय हिंद, जय भारत.